Saturday with Tim Kavanagh. Tonight, Peter Post. With musical guest, the Justin Levinson Band. And now from Alumni Auditorium, here's Tim.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you. Wow. Very nice. Oh my, all right. Very good. Hey, thank you very much, folks. Welcome to Late Night Saturday, and thanks for being here tonight. Did you guys hear about this in local news? Colchester resident Ted Dudley was the winner on Jeopardy just a few weeks ago. He thought the final Jeopardy question, though, was a little bit close to home when Alex said the answer was, this Canadian border state is the gayest in the Union. And how about this? An Indiana man tried to cash a check for $50,000 from God. Did you hear about that? $50,000 from God. Just the other day this happened. The 21-year-old said that God is in fact living among us and he sucks at playing poker. And in Las Vegas, the Chinese New Year has become one of the city's biggest events, and the casinos are really going to cash in on all of this. In fact, to welcome the throngs of all of the Chinese visitors, the MGM Grand has changed its name to the MSG Grand. And Walmart is launching a service where customers will be able to download movies off of their websites. How about that? All films will be available in several dialects of white trash. And in Hollywood news, Michael Jackson just got back from Japan. Did you folks hear about this? Recently traveled to Japan where he appeared at an exclusive party. Guests paid $3,500 each just to spend 30 seconds of time with Michael Jackson. Private time with him. And of course, children under 12 were free. All right, brace yourselves, folks. We do have a terrific show for you tonight. We've got Peter Post with us. Yes. Plus, you will hear the great sounds of the Justin Levinson Band. But before we do all that, how about we give away a prize? And we're going to do that by going up to the studio audience and giving it away with Lois the hot dog lady and the word of the week.
If you're coffee, great banter, you'd like to embellish, we've got a feature you're sure gonna relish. It'll brighten your demeanor. Will it make me feel smart? You bet your wiener. Come on, let's take a peek. Here's Lois with the word of the week.
Dingle.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
My name's Tim.
My name is Tomer.
Thomas?
Tomer.
Tome.
Yeah.
Tome like that.
With R at the end.
Uh-huh.
With R at the end.
Okay, right.
A little difficult.
I have no idea what he just said, but that's okay.
Whatever.
Do you know how to play the game?
No?
No?
No.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We gave you a word of the week. We're going to give it to you again. We're going to give you two definitions. You choose, with the help of the audience, which definition you think is correct, and tell us, and we'll give you a prize on the prize wheel. How's that sound?
Great.
All right, let's go ahead and give him that word one more time. Here it comes.
Dingle.
Dingle is our word of the week. All right, do you think that dingle is a small wooded valley, or do you think dingle is a type of berry?
I get a small wee wallet.
You think that it is a small wooded valley. Audience, is he correct? Oh, congratulations, you are correct. That means we turn things over to the lovely, lovely Miss Jen Jen. She's going to spin that wheel and look at all those prizes up on the prize wheel. Let's find out exactly what that's going to land on for you. I think we actually changed some up there. I see some new ones. Lyric Theater is up there. The Roxy Cinemas are up there. And it looks like you have landed on periwinkles. Oh my goodness, you've landed on periwinkles fine jewelry. And I don't know if we actually have the Periwinkles prize for you, but we do have a wonderful ring for you from Periwinkles Fine Jewelry located right here in Burlington. And we're also going to throw in, thank you from the lovely Miss Jen Jen, a jar of Jed's Maple Mud. It's made up in the Northeast Kingdom. You can find out more information at jedsmaple.com. And it's good for mud wrestling, I guess. So that is yours. All right, be sure to tune in to the Rock Alternative 99.9 The Buzz for highlights from this week's show. We'll be right back with more Late Night Saturday. All right. right, thank you very much. Welcome back to the show. Wow, what a terrific audience. Are you guys having a good time out there? Very nice, very nice. You know, you can have for you folks at home, you can have fun at a taping of Late Night Saturday. If you want tickets, you can go to the University Mall in South Burlington to their customer service desk, or you can simply log on to our website at www.latenightsaturday.com. And if you think that you have a lot of spirit out there, which I know our audience has a lot of spirit, they always do. Very nice. Then we would like to see your school group, your organization, or your business to come here on Bring Your Business. Bring your business here on Late Night Saturday, and we will highlight you on an episode of Late Night Saturday. And did you folks know that we are only a week away from St. Patrick's Day? Huh? 1 week away. Take a look at this. We've got the Irish Heritage Festival that's coming up. It's only a week away, and there are all kinds of events going on now through the 19th, including Danu in concert at the Flynn Theatre, which will be on March 17th. For tickets there, go to flynncenter.org. And what else do we have going on? March 15th at Higher Ground, you can join local comedians such as Paul Cook, Alex Neef, Kevin Calaccio, he's known as the Big Kahuna, and Josie Levitt, as they are joined by local musical groups bringing awareness for the Vermont Center for Independent Living. You can go to highergroundmusic.com. My goodness, that's a lot of information in there. Unbelievable. Hey, we talked about this in the break, and we thought we'd share it with the folks at home. As Seen in Vermont, I'll hold up a poster here. AsSeenInVermont.com, it's a wonderful new business here. It's a website business that spotlights Vermont programming like school video projects, sporting events, documentary music videos, and shows like us, LateNightSaturday.com. There it is right there. Can you see it okay? All right, wrap that one up, they said. All right, you know what? It's time for a new segment here on Late Night Saturday. It comes from one of our friends at New England Cooks. They are a locally produced New England cooking show, and they're going to highlight with us Gadgets of the Week. So the hosts of it are Tony and Carol. Are you guys out there? Hello?
Okay, all right, everyone, let's say 1, 2, 3. Hi, Tim! Tim, thank you for having us on your show.
Thank you, Tim. And here's the gadget of the week. This is called gelled fuel. Now, this is an alternate to... I'm sorry. Sorry about that. This is an alternate to sterno. And this you can put in your fondue pot or any time that you use sterno for cooking. And you just can use a small amount. You just need to pour in exactly what you need. This is available at Nelson Ace Hardware, and it's really much easier than the sterno. And like I say, you can put in just as much as you want. Now, it is very flammable, so...
You can't tell, can you?
No, I can't tell. Tony comes with each of these bottles.
I'll be there at your fondue party.
That's right. But you know, it's really a great idea because the sterno, those little things, you know, those are so messy and everything, and this way you don't have to use the whole thing. So this is called gelled fuel, and it is kind of combustible, so you have to be very careful.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Out there.
So anyway, thanks for having us, Tim.
Bye, Tim.
Thank you.
Everyone say goodbye, Tim.
Bye, Tim.
Isn't that nice, huh? Yes, you can go to newenglandcooks.com. They film right down in Barrie, and you can go to a taping of their show. They tape on the same nights that we tape, so if you like coming to this show, come to this show. Just stay at this show, but you can watch their show on public access down in Barrie. It's wonderful. Sometime we'll have Tony and Carol here as guests on the show. Hey, it's time for our picture of the week. This was sent in to us right here. It's a beautiful picture. We had a lovely picture last week from Bridget Kerr, who sent in a picture for us. And not to be outdone, this one is sent in by a very special guest. This is from Sawyer Kavanagh, my 9-year-old son, which I think is wonderful. It says, "Hi, Dad, your show is my favorite show, from your son, Sawyer." All right, what else have we got going on? We've got another video to show you, and we've got some real words to treat you from a real Vermonter. Let's have a look.
Hey, how you doing? My name's Dwayne. I'm here to tell you about a book I just done wrote. Don't it tick you off when someone says a word you just don't understand? Happens to me all the time. Why they gotta be using them fancy words anyhow? Like this one time.
I was quite taken aback by his speech.
Yes, it was very interesting.
Indeed, he appeared knowledgeable.
He spoke with such aplomb.
Aplomb? I had to look that up.
Aplomb. Self-confidence.
Why couldn't they just say self-confidence? That's why I wrote my book. Aren't Words by Dwayne Cooter. That's me. This book is full of fancy sounding words, but they aren't words. Like the word Valmont.
Dwayne, is it? What did you think of the whole thing?
Well, I wish he'd talk more about them Valmont issues. So buy my book, Aren't Words by Dwayne Cooter, and learn words like Shukasice, Tiamat, Jarhuzi. All this for $19.95. If you call right now, I'll throw in this free bottle of lawnmower engine oil.
That's right, folks. Call now to receive Dwayne Cooter's book, Art Words. Dial toll-free, 1-800-555-5555. Callers will receive a free bottle of lawnmower engine oil with every purchase. That number again is 1-800-555-5555. Pick up the phone and call today.
Aren't Words, everybody. Come back and see us in a minute. Peter Post is coming up next on Late Night Saturday. Thank you very much and welcome back to Late Night Saturday. My guest is the director of the Emily Post Institute and the author of 3 etiquette books. Won't you please welcome Peter Post. I think you have some fans here, Peter.
It amazes me that etiquette could have fans, but it's great if it does because it'll make a difference.
It's good manners.
It is good manners.
It is
absolutely.
Good manners. Yeah. Now, what did you think? Did you see the segment we just did, the Aren't Words?
I loved it.
You loved it, but
yeah.
There's some etiquette problems there, I'd say.
Well, he is as nice and pleasant as he could possibly be, and he was just having a little fun. And that was okay.
That was okay.
Yeah.
And the price on his book, about the same price as your books? Or?
Right there, same price. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good price point then.
He's $19.95. You know, another nickel and he's in trouble, but he's good at the $19.95.
But he's throwing in the lawnmower oil too.
I love that. That was great. In fact, I wanted to order it because I need some.
Well, we'll get you the 800 number.
Thank you.
Tell us what the Emily Post Institute is all about.
The Emily Post Institute is about really promoting etiquette in America. Emily Post started in 1946. It's a family-owned company, if you will. And the goal really was to try to make etiquette something that works for people in their lives. It's not rules. It's not having to do things. It's not about proper. The best way that I can describe it to you is it's not which fork you use, it's that you know to use a fork. Okay? That's that perhaps
write that down.
If you write that down, it makes more sense that way. But she cared about people having a good time with each other, relationships, and if the rules were there to help people, but she really didn't care about them near as much as how can you and I have a good time with each other. That was what's important.
Right. And she being Emily, who was your grandmother.
My great-grandmother.
Your great-grandmother.
Yeah.
Your great-grandmother. So now, it started with your great-grandmother. Did it follow throughout the family, or did you pick it up?
It skipped one generation down to my mother, who did it for 35 years, from 65 to 95. My mother was out doing this same thing, and then in 95, my generation took over.
Okay, and you have since written 3 books.
Yes.
And you've got one actually coming up on manners for couples, or you've just released one.
That just came out, Manners for Couples. I did a book for Manners for Men, and we began to think, well, you know, what's the next logical thing to do? Of course, a book for women was the most logical thing, but I got shot down on that. But the couples, they thought that was good. So that's out there now.
What's a highlight? Tell us a highlight on the manners for couples, if you will.
To me, the biggest highlight of all, it was a surprise. We did a survey on the web, asked people what matters, what's really important. I didn't know what I was going to get, but what we got as an answer really surprised me. And maybe it's what etiquette's really about, too. What mattered more than anything else to people was a sense of gestures, of the things that you do between each other that say, you're important to me, you're special to me. So holding somebody's hand, winking at them across the room during a cocktail party, those kinds of things were much more important as a gesture, as part of how you made a relationship between two people work every day.
Right.
Than lots of other things. And I thought that was really neat. I really love that concept. Gestures matter. Remember that.
Gestures matter. I'm winking to a strange woman out in the audience who happens to be my wife. Does that count too?
Yeah.
Just like that.
Lip locking tongues, probably not in
Whoa, okay. Speaking of my wife, she and I have this disagreement, Peter, because on our Christmas show that we had here, back at Christmas time, I did something, and she said that was bad manners. And I said, I don't think it was bad manners. So I thought, you're going to be my guest. Maybe you can take a look at it. We'll look in the monitor here. Folks at home can see it too. And you tell me if you think this is bad manners or not.
Okay.
Here we go.
That's
what I was
saying. We can take a little dip.
Yeah, let's
get into something.
Oh, I
here.
want.
Okay.
Are you going to do this?
Well, no.
You keep explaining because we're almost out of time here. You run with this.
Okay, I have a ladle for that. So.
Now I did not know that there was a ladle there.
You got to go with the flow of what's there. If there's no ladle there, the cup works for me.
And I was thirsty because right before that, I had actually eaten some decorations off the desk from what she had there. So I was thirsty, and I had to have some of that eggnog.
Decorations are tough on you. If I'd been there and the cup had been there and that was it, I got to say I would have used the cup too.
See, there you go, honey.
It's the
second time.
Right.
So, what are some of the other books that you've got coming up? I mean, I know that you have some interests, you have some hobbies. Golf is very important to you. What about in golf? There's got to be some etiquette lessons that people can learn about.
There's a lot of great etiquette lessons in golf, and I have a book coming out. That's the book I'm writing now. It's a book on golf etiquette, not the rules of the game. There are plenty of books out there on those, but it's the things that you do in a foursome or with other people around you that are the pet peeves. And if you talk to golfers and you say, what's your pet peeve? They'll give you a pet peeve. They'll tell you that there's something that somebody in their foursome does or something people do on the course that just drives them nuts.
And that's what's coming up next for you.
That's what's coming up next for me.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for spending some time with us. It was certainly a pleasure. We'll look for that new book. Peter Post, everybody, and we'll be right back with more Late Night Saturday. Thank you.
Mamma Mia's Pizzeria. We're more than just pizza, offering a full menu of traditional Italian cuisine. Gateway Plaza, South Burlington.
Thank you very much. Welcome back to the show. The leader of tonight's band grew up in his Virgins household filled with music, led by his father, Bob. He's currently studying at Boston's Berklee College of Music, where the group released a CD in 2005 entitled 1175 Boylston. Please welcome the Justin Levinson Band.
He said they'd be together every day, and they'd find a way to make a clean escape. And she was so caught up that she bought it all, 'cause she loved him more than anyone before. Poor days in May, his affair has brought her fame, and everybody's talking about her now. Last I heard she split just to get away from him, and the lies that he sold her as a kid. And one day his wife packed up and drove right off, when the word got out about Daisy May. And he lost his job and Daisy stayed in school, barely made it through. She couldn't let him go. Poor Daisy May, they made her wear a scarlet A, and I think I might have been her only friend. I heard she headed west with just a pack of cigarettes to try and start her life over again. Poor Daisy May, this is breaking your mom's heart. And poor Daisy May, this is tearing you apart, Daisy May. I always loved her anyway, and everyone's so quick to cast a stone. No need to be ashamed, everybody makes mistakes, and I think it's time for you to come back home. And I think it's time for you to come back home. 'Cause I'm the one who's loved you all along.
All right, welcome back. Thank you very much. I'm joined by the Justin Levinson Band. Justin, thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Appreciate it, yeah. Let's introduce the band real quick.
Cool, on bass guitar we have Travis Hall. On drums we have Adam Popick.
Yeah.
And on guitar we have Dan Crosby.
And let's give a round of applause for them. You're all at Berklee School of Music down in Boston.
Yeah.
That's where you all met, hooked up, and decided to have this band?
Adam and I went to high school together, so we knew each other before we went to Berklee, and we kind of met up with all these guys when we went to school.
And the CD is called 1175 Boylston.
Yep.
And did you all live at 1175 Boylston?
No, it's actually just where I lived, and I wrote all my music there.
Okay. And people can find out more information. They can go to your website, which is justinlevinson.com.
Yep, or you can go to my MySpace page and find more info about me there.
That's wonderful. All right, we're going to have you guys play us out. I'd like to thank our guest tonight, the Justin Levinson Band, as well as Peter Post. Let's give her a nice round of applause for them. Please join us next week when we will be interviewing David Giancola. Plus, we have music from Pride in the Band and the McNeish School of Irish Dance. Folks, remember to support local artists like the folks you've seen here tonight, and we'll see you next time on Late Night Saturday.
Growing up, I never knew it could ever get quite so tough. Now a couple shots of whiskey got me feeling young again, but I still wish I had you here with me. Oh, my home, where'd you go? I've taken all the punches they have thrown, and my heart is pouring rain, 'cause things just ain't how they used to be.